CAA number 3, Historical Timeline of English Language Learners and Bilingual Education in the United States by Brittany Simpkins. Mayer versus Nebraska, 1923. Before June 1923, Nebraska had a law banning the right for teachers to teach their students a language other than English. It was Robert Mayer who got convicted under this law. He got caught teaching German to his students in a Lutheran school he taught at. The court then declared that this law was unconstitutional because it went against the Due Process Clause of the 14th Amendment. This court explained, liberty means more than freedom from bodily restraint. It includes a teacher's right to teach German or whatever language they please, and for the right of a parent to decide what they find fit for their child. Civil Rights Act of 1964. President John F. Kennedy said this in 1963 regarding the Civil Rights Act. Simple justice requires that public funds to which all taxpayers of all races, colors, and national origins contribute not be spent in any fashion which encourages, entrenches, subsidizes, or results in racial, color, or national origin discrimination. This act states there is no tolerance for unequal treatment to any taxpayer in the United States. If this compliance cannot be achieved, the federal agency should either initiate fund termination or refer the matter to the Department of Justice for legal action. Elementary and Secondary Education Act of 1965 through 1968. Senator Ralph Yarborough of Texas was the one to introduce this bill in 1967. This bill was to provide assistance to different school districts in implementing educational programs specifically for limited English-speaking ability students. This means that bilingual programs would develop more and more with the help of federal grants. The programs were definitely not required, but helped create a more equal education setting. Serna versus Portales, 1974. In the city of Portales, New Mexico, there was a huge number of Spanish surnamed residents. A big portion of the students attending Portales schools were Spanish surnamed. Therefore, a majority of them knew very little English when they entered the school system. Portales schools did not have sufficient programs for these students. The courts eventually said the programs were not enough and that where it was needed, better programs would be put into place. Law versus Nichols, 1974. The San Francisco school system was integrated in the year 1971, causing over 2,856 Chinese ancestry students to be absorbed into the school system. These students were not proficient in English. Out of these students, only about 1,000 were provided with English language courses. Law and other students fought this outrage and said it went against the 14th Amendment. Justice William O. Douglas wrote in his opinion as well to help fight this case. The Equal Education Opportunity Act of 1974. The name of this law is pretty self-explanatory. This act deemed equal educational rights to all students in the public school system, whether it is race, color, sex, or national origin. This law is also what dictated that the neighborhoods decided which student went to which public school district. This act is considered what ended segregation within schools. So, a very big breakthrough for the education system. Riyos versus Reid, 1978. This case was brought to court by Puerto Rican parents. The parents claimed their children were not getting an equal opportunity at education, similar to the Law versus Nichols case. This case was what showed the public the lack of qualified bilingual teachers and helped show clear guidelines for a bilingual program within a public school. No Child Left Behind Act, 2002. This law was signed in by George W. Bush in 2002. It is what increased the federal involvement in the education system. This act put into special focus the progress of certain groups. such as the English language learners. This update to this act required schools to test the students in reading and math from 3rd to 8th grade and one time in high school. English Learner Roadmap 2017. This policy was the first language policy to be added in 20 years. It also helps to remove old language barriers for the bilingual students and had an overwhelming amount of popularity and support from the public while being passed. It was put in place to help nearly 1.4 million diverse students in California. This act aimed to address all the needs of the diverse range of English language learners.